how are you? Barbara here. Nice to see you all. Hopefully we will be able to reach out to all of our little makers from our after school clubs. This is the reason why we're doing this, because we can't be with you at school and we are so sad about that. But I'm hoping that we can connect over the next couple of weeks through our little videos. So we're going to try and go live a few times, and we're going to do these recorded sessions as well. So going live, hopefully if you're able to join us at that time, then mummy or daddy can make a few comments on the Facebook page and let me know how you're getting on and how you're doing at home. This is day one. Well, it's not day one for some of you, it's day one for us at being at home, but we are going to do a wee tester session here now. So it's going to be a wee pre-recorded video of a ladybird. So this is what we're making, a little ladybird, or little ladybug as some people call it. It's nice and cute and simple, and this is just something that we're going to do, as I said, a little tester. So we're going to do that. So we're going to give you little facts about our little models that we're going to make each week. Not just yet, because we're going to make a little bit of this guy first, and then we're going to have our educational correspondent.
Whoa!
Yeah, baby, come in and tell us some facts about ladybirds. Very exciting. But let us get started. Okay, so what we're going to need some red clay. We're going to need some black clay, and we're going to need some white clay. Okay, so that's the three colors that you're going to need today. Small amounts of clay, guys. Whenever you get your little kits, everybody's been ordering online. Thank you so much. I hope you got those okay. If you've still waiting on some, they'll probably arrive with you today. So whenever you get your kits, if you've ordered the larger ones, you'll get these little tubs in them. Use them. Keep the lids on. That's the only way your clay is going to stay fresh. Keep the lids on. If you don't have pots at home, don't worry. Pull the cling film out of the second drawer down in the kitchen and wrap your clay. Okay, just as long as you keep the air away from your clay, it will stay nice and fresh for you. Okay, we don't want it to go to waste. So small amount of clay goes a long way. We might have a long period of time when we're at home with the kiddies, so we want that clay to last. So wrap it up. Keep it nice and moist in your cling film or in your tubs. Whenever you are doing the little sessions with the kids, keep your tubs out. You don't need to keep the lids on, but do keep them upside down while you're working, and that will keep it nice and fresh for you. Okay, so we're going to get started. As I said, small amount of clay goes a long way. So we are going to get started with some red clay. So what I want you to do is to take a portion of clay. You can use as much or as little as you want, but I'm going to go for a piece of clay about the size of a large marble. Okay, a large marble. So let's have a look. I'm going to stretch and fold this clay. I'm then going to put the rest that I'm not using back in the tub and keep that upside down. So the kiddies know, stretch and fold, guys. Stretch it out, fold it back lots of times. Why do we do that? To soften it up and get it nice and warm. Okay, so the softer your clay, the better the finish. So a good old stretch and fold. Now, what do we do next? If you're at home with boys and girls that do our after school programs, they'll be telling you exactly what I'm doing next, which is great, because they're obviously wee professionals now. So we're going to take our red clay, we're going to set it on the table. What do we want to use? Our high five hand, guys. Fingers together, hand nice and straight, and we're going to roll this into a ball. So the harder you roll, the smoother that becomes. Okie dokes. So there we go, nice smooth ball shape. That's exactly what we want. Take that, set it on the table. Show me your high five hand. Now at this point, guys, this is for the mums and dads. At this point, you may not be keeping up with me. That's okay. Hit the pause button there, get yourselves up to the point that we are at, and then press play again. Okay, this is the joy of the pre-recorded ones. All right, so take your ball shape, set it on the table, high five again, guys. This time we want to angle our hand to the side of the ball, and we're going to touch the side of the ball. Okay, not on top, because we'll only get a sausage. To the side, and we're going to roll forward and back, maybe just 2 or 3 times. Just like this, to get this egg shape. Let me hold that up. Okay, a little egg shape there. All right, so that's fine. What I want you to do is to take your high five hand, set it on top, and very gently give it a little pat. Now, we don't want to flatten this, just a little pat to take that rounded part out of the model. Okay, great. So this is going to be the body of our ladybird. What I want you to do, if you've bought the wee packs or if you've got tools at home, even better. If you've got Play-Doh at home, you've bought a wee set from wherever, you should get little tools, and you can use whatever tools you've got at home, okay? If you've ordered our wee packs, you will get a pack of tools with three little tools in there, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to take the one that looks like a knife, and we're going to use that. Now, if you take your model and hold it in your hand, from the top, so lengthways, guys, not sideways, lengthways from the top, I would like you to use your little tool, and we're just going to put a line into the clay. So from the top, you're going to press in as you roll down the body, just like that. Okay, you don't need to go underneath, just on the top, and you'll see that puts a little line right down the center of your model. Okay, brilliant. Happy days, you're doing great. Now, I just need some coffee. Brilliant. Okay, so guys, we're going to take some black clay. Take your black clay. I want you to lift out smaller, a lot smaller amount of clay. So I'm going to say, stretch and fold that. Let's see. That would be about the size of, what would that be about the size of, Lucy?
Malteser.
A Malteser, yeah. Okay, about the size of a Malteser, maybe just slightly bigger. Okay, so that's what we're going to use. This would be about a third of the clay that you have used already with the red. Okay, so little piece of black clay, stretch and fold, and then roll a ball. Okay, you're using your high five hand again here, guys. Roll it into a ball shape. Now, what we want to do is to make a little oval shape, very, very tiny short sausage. So using your high five hand, we're going to set it over the top, roll forward and back just 2 or 3 times to make that into a little oval shape. Okay, and we're simply going to set this to the front of our ladybird. So the thin end of the egg is where we want to attach this. So you've got the red, okay, the thin end at the bottom there, and we just attach the head to the front like this. Okay, so that's the wee little ladybird's head. Now I think it's time to call in our educational correspondent to give us some really great facts about ladybirds.
Did you know not all ladybugs are red and black? Whoa! Nearly every colour of the rainbow can be seen in every species. Whoa! Did you know ladybug larvae look like little alligators? Crazy! Larva is little baby bugs, if you didn't know. And finally, did you know ladybugs live for roughly 1 year?
Whoa.
Thanks, Barbara.
Thanks, Lucy.
Bye, guys.
Okay, bye. Okay, so there you go. A couple of really great facts about ladybirds. On with the show. Okay, so what do we need to add to our ladybirds, guys? Some spots on the back of our ladybird, okay? So, want you to take your black clay again, okay? Take out a piece of clay about the size of a Skittle sweet, okay? A small marble, all right? Small marble. We are going to stretch and fold that clay, stretch it out, fold it back. Brilliant. Now, guys, roll a little ball. And then taking your hand, we're going to roll it into a sausage. So see this bottom part of your hand here, that's the bit that we're going to use. Anybody that does the after school classes, you're going to know that, okay? So show mummy and daddy or whoever's at home, this bottom part of your hand. Going to set that on top, we're going to roll forward and back. And we're going to make this into a sausage shape, just like that. Doesn't matter how long the sausage is because we're going to cut it up to make these little spots. So what I want you to do is to take this little knife again, and I want you to find the middle of this sausage. So find the middle, cut it in half. Okay, so we have 2 pieces of clay now. All right, I want you to find the middle of those pieces as well and cut those in half. So how many do we have now, guys? Here's your maths. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would like you to cut those in half again. Ooh, all right. So let's cut those in half. So cut those in half. Don't worry if they're all different sizes, okay? Mums and dads, we don't need to fret over teeny tiny little pieces and big pieces. In fact, that's going to make your ladybird look even better. Okay, so once you've got your 8 pieces of clay, I want you to take one of those and pop it back into your tub. Okay, because we want only 7. All right, again, mums and dads, if you're working with younger kids here, really doesn't matter. All right, so I want you to roll all of these into little ball shapes. Okay, so use your 4 fingers on the table, because this is smaller clay now, so sometimes when you're using a big hand and rolling a ball, it'll not go into a ball shape. Sometimes that can frustrate the kids. So just using your fingers, roll all of those into little ball shapes. Okay, and what we're going to do is simply press those down and pop those on. So what I'm going to do 3 on one side and I'm going to do 4 on the other. So you're just pressing down and then just placing it on top. So you've got that little line. Do you remember we made the little line down the middle? So this separates the back of your ladybird. So now we have a ladybird with little spots. Okay, great. Absolutely fantastic. Now, here's this wee dude that we made earlier, that like Blue Peter. There we go. All right. So what does he need? He needs some eyes. So guys, time to go into our white clay and just simply pick out a pinch, just a pinch of clay. All right, about the size of a pea. We're going to go for the processed version and not the garden version. Okay, so a slightly bigger pea. Guys, we're going to stretch and fold. Well done. Roll a ball. Again, you know, if I'm going too fast, obviously you may not be able to keep up with me. That is okay. Hit the pause button, get your clay sorted, set yourself up, and then put us back on again. Okay, so rolling forward and back. Little sausage. Again, doesn't matter how big or how long the sausage is, that's fine. Take your little knife and you're going to cut this in half. So find the middle, boys and girls, find the middle. Cut it in half so that you have 2 pieces of clay, and we're going to roll those into little ball shapes. These are doing great. Roll them up. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Guys, you all know that song. Sing it to your mums and dads. Okay, so we have 2 ball shapes. Pick those up, hold them between your finger and your thumb, just like this. Give them a wee squeeze. Now, you don't want super flat. You don't want them super flat like pancakes, guys. Just a little squeeze about halfway down. So we've got the 2 little pieces of clay. These are going to be our eyes. And we're just going to touch those together. Okay, just touch them gently together. And then, guys, we're just going to pop those on to the front of our little ladybird. Okay, he's got quite big eyes. That's okay. Okay, so we need to give him some pupils of the eye. Let's do that. Again, mums and dads, if you're in control of the clay, you're going to know what's being used. So if you're able to do that, you have the clay and we'll give out to the kids as we go through this, okay? So mums and dads, you're going to lift out a tiny little pinch of clay, like really super small. When I'm talking to the kids about this, I always try and relate it to sweets and things like that so that they're, you know, they can relate. So about the size of a million sweet. All right, so take that out. If you can, stretch and fold, tiny wee piece of clay, but you know, if you can stretch and fold, then even better. And then we want to roll that into a sausage again. Same thing again, guys. We need to have 2 pieces. So take your knife, find the middle, cut it in half, roll 2 ball shapes. Okay, now I have one that's bigger than the other. That's okay, that's just going to add character to our ladybird, okay? With your finger, we're just going to press and lift. When you press and lift, the clay should stick to your finger. Leave it there, okay? That's going to actually help you put it onto the model. So press, lift, and then pop it on anywhere you want. I'm going to make mine cross-eyed because I think that's cute. So press and lift again, and then pop it onto the other eye. Okay, so one on each. All right, brilliant. Happy days. We're doing great. Good show, good show. All right, so black clay again, we're going to do the little antennae. So what I want you to do is to take out a piece of clay, again about the size of a small marble. About a small marble, yeah. Okay. So take that piece of clay, stretch and fold. Stretch it out, fold it back, make it nice and soft. Softer the better. Okay, so good old stretch and fold. Let's roll that into a sausage. Guys, can you cut that in half for me? We need 2 pieces at the minute, so let's cut that in half. Find the middle, use your little knife, find the middle, cut it up. We have 2 pieces of clay. Guys, I need you to cut those in half again so that we have 4 pieces. So find the middle on each, cut those in half. Okay, brilliant. So we've got 4 pieces here. What I want you to do is to roll all of those into little ball shapes. So all 4. Again, mums and dads, if we've got different sizes of these little pieces of clay, that it's okay, you know, it's grand. They don't all need to be identical. We're not going to fuss over things like that. Okay, so we've got 4 pieces of clay here, and we're going to make the little antennae. So what I want you to do, if there are bigger pieces, let's use those 2. We need to take 2 of those, okay? So I'm going to take the 2 that are slightly bigger. If they're all exactly the same shape or size, well done you. Okay, so take 2, and with your finger, we're going to roll forward and back just twice, okay? So forward, back, and it should actually work out to be the same width as your finger. So as you're rolling, if you can see the clay coming out the 2 sides in, you can stop at that point, okay? So then we'll have 2 little ball shapes, and we'll have the 2 short sausages. So if you lift up one of the little sausages and lift up one of the little balls, you're just going to set one on top of the other. So it looks almost like the letter I. I know you probably can't see that there. Almost like the letter I. Okay, do that with both. Brilliant. Now, behind the eyes on the head, so on the black part, not the red part, guys, on the black part behind the eyes, we're going to take our 2 little antennae and we're going to pop those onto the back of the head like this. And how cute is he? How cute is, oh, I love him. There he is. Okay, fabulous. Well, there you go, guys. That was our wee tester, so that's it over. I hope you enjoyed it. Give us a few comments on Facebook. Any ideas of themes or models that you would like us to cover? No problem. Drop us a wee message or PM us. Thank you.